Greeting collectors. My name is Ed Green and welcome to Safe at Home Sports Cards on YouTube. Thank you for joining me as I share my collecting journey, which started as an 8-year-old in 1973 and continues with the same passion and enthusiasm to this day. Each episode, we'll take a look at my collection acquisitions, personal project updates, under the radar sets, card show experiences, and just about anything else I encounter in the pursuit of growing my collection. If you enjoy this content, please hit the like button and subscribe. As always, comments and feedback are welcome. This is episode 2, and today we're going to take a look at some porcelain cards issued by the R&N China Company in the early 1990s through the Hamilton Collection. These were licensed by Topps with the original sticker price set at $19.50 plus shipping, and they were issued at 1 per month. Based on the packaging, it appears they were shipped in boxes of 2 every month. You can find most of them now for under $15 on various secondary markets. The inaugural set was called the Dream Team Collection, and I recently came across 6 of these at an antique store, and I decided I'm going to add these to my open projects and pursue the other 6. The set features porcelain reproductions of the following 12 cards: the 1952 Topps Mickey Mantle, 52 Topps Jackie Robinson, 52 Topps Willie Mays, 52 Topps Duke Snider, 52 Topps Yogi Berra, the 53 Topps Satchel Paige, 53 Topps Whitey Ford, 54 Topps Ernie Banks, 54 Topps Gil Hodges, the 57 Topps Brooks Robinson, the 58 Topps Roberto Clemente, and the 59 Topps Casey Stengel. There were several other sets issued subsequent to this, featuring Babe Ruth, Nolan Ryan, some iconic Hall of Fame rookie cards, and the 1993 Topps set. Now, I found 3 sources that have information on these cards. Other than that, I could only find cards for sale. So the 3 sources I was able to find was Lifetime Topps Project, Clyde Stale Cards, and net54baseball.com. All of those I will link at the bottom in the comments section, but those were the only 3 that really had any information on these set. So they're not well known. I'm sure that they were more popular in the early 90s, but I came across these, like I said, in an antique store. And basically, they were just sitting on the shelf in a box. And I looked at the box and said, well, that looks like cards. And you can see it says Dream Team on it. So at first, I thought it may be the USA basketball team. I asked the person if I could open up the box and see what was inside. And I opened it up. And what I found was this one actually has the Yogi Berra and Satchel Paige cards. And these were only $10 each. So they had 3. So I ended up purchasing all 3, which was 6 cards. Now inside, you have the card, which is an actual reproduction. This is the Yogi Berra 1952 Topps. Very clear, if you can look at that. I mean, it's a very good reproduction on porcelain. I mean, it's about 35 point, but it's on porcelain. I believe it's a decal that was adhered to the porcelain. But on the back, as you can see, it's very clear. The back of the card, like I said, exact reproduction. Then if you look at the bottom, wrong way. If you look at the bottom here, you'll see the number. This is 3706. I believe there was 5,000 of each one issued. And it comes with a certificate of authenticity. This states Yogi Berra. And on the back of it, which is pretty cool, is a reproduction of the back of the card with the serial number located on the bottom. I'm having a hard time with this. As you can see, A3706. Pretty unique. And the quality for the early 90s, I was very surprised. Here's the Satchel Paige. Again, very, very clear printing, clear image. And you have the back of the card, which is also clear, numbered at the bottom. Exact replica of the 1953 Satchel Paige. We have the Gil Hodges, one of my favorites. And I actually have the original of that card right here. Again, you have very clear on the back. You can read everything that's there. And you have the serial number at the bottom. This mirror image is killing me. So there's the Gil Hodges. We have Whitey Ford. Brilliant clarity. I was very, very amazed at this, especially at the time they were done. I don't really think laser printing was that prevalent back in the early 90s. So it's pretty impressive. Now, these things are porcelain, so you don't want to drop them. There's the Ernie Banks, the back of that card. Like I said, I think they're numbered, and I think there were 5,000 of each produced. And the last one I have here is the Jackie Robinson. Now, you'll notice that this is in a one-touch. These fit perfectly in a 35.1 touch, which is critical to protecting them, because I don't think they would survive if they fell off a shelf. They are, like I said, you have these home plate designed stands that they came with, which the card will insert into the stand. It holds pretty steady, but I don't know if I trust that with these. I wouldn't want to drop it and break it. But like I said, these are very high quality reproductions and at a very affordable price. Issue $22 with shipping would get you one. But right now you can find them for under $15. My experience is you can find them under $15. So I'm still going to pursue the 52 Mantle and Mays, the 57 Brooks Robinson, 58 Roberto Clemente, and 59 Casey Stengel to complete the set. But that's kind of like a passive project for me. I'm just, as I see them or come across them online, I'll buy them. It's not at the top of my list, but I do appreciate them. I enjoy them. And at some point, I'll add some more to the collection. So now this Dream Team collection is pretty much based on all 50s team, as all positions are represented. You have Yogi Berra at catcher, Gil Hodges first base, Jackie at second base, Brooks Robinson third base, shortstop Ernie Banks. Now they did include 4 outfielders, the 3 big New York outfielders of the 50s, Willie, Mickey, and the Duke, and also Roberto Clemente. So I'm thinking they may have taken liberties with today's DH rule to add a 4th outfielder / DH. Right-handed pitcher, you had Satchel Paige. Left-handed pitcher, Whitey Ford. And the manager, of course, any all-50s team is going to be managed by Casey Stengel. So these cards, like I said, I found them in an antique store. I think they're very unique. They're a very interesting collectible. And I did go out and purchase one more since I've had these. And this is a replica of the Nolan Ryan 1968 rookie card. Some call it the Jerry Koosman card. And this is the same thing. It has the exact replica of the back. It's numbered at the bottom. This one is a little bit thicker. You can't really tell, but this doesn't fit quite snug in a 35.1 touch. You probably need a 55.1 touch for that, but I think the 1 touch is the way to go with storing these. It gives us the optimal protection against anything. I have them displayed. If I can bring that slide up. I have them displayed on a table just for display purposes. And this is what they look like displayed. As you can see, they sit in the home plate style holder, but it's not very deep. They're sitting in there, but they're not very secure. If you had these on a shelf and the shelf got hit or banged into, I wouldn't be comfortable that these would not fall, or at least fall out of the holder. So to protect them securely, I would recommend the One Touch if you decide to pick up any of these cards. But I will leave again. I will leave the links to the 3 pages where I found more information, and that has more detailed information about other issues, checklists, links to where you can find them, and so on. So if you decide this is something you're interested in, I would recommend checking out those links and getting a little bit more information on various cards available in on ceramic from the R&N China Company. In closing, I also would like to remind you that the Baseball Card Hall of Fame ballot has been finalized as of June 3rd, and the reveal show will be on Monday, June 6th on Ray from Philly's YouTube channel. So if you're not subscribed to Ray's channel yet, please go over there and subscribe, and you'll get the alert when they go live with their reveal show. That was a great program that they ran or are running, and it's going to be very interesting to see who makes the final cut for this year's Baseball Card Hall of Fame class. I'm very interested myself, and I'd like to see how many of the ones I voted for actually got through. So tune into Ray from Philly's channel on Monday, June 6th, and we'll all find out who is elected, which cards were elected to this year's Baseball Card Hall of Fame. So once again, thank you for watching. I really appreciate that. If you like what you see, please hit that like button, subscribe, and leave your comments down below. You can follow me on Twitter at SAH_cardsRI, and I will see you on the next episode. Stay safe and happy collecting.